Welcome back to high school football here on Country 93.1. The Muskegon Catholic Central Crusaders and the Fowler Eagles all tied up at zeros right now with 8:55 left to go in the second quarter. A couple other scoring updates. Last we heard, Muskegon was up on Lowell 6-0 in the first quarter, and Newaygo and Reed City tied up 7-7. That game is in the second quarter. It'll be fourth down for the Fowler Eagles, and they are showing that they're going to punt. Felposh is back there. Campbell was a deep back, and Felposh is just going to boot this one, and we'll see. It's going to take a turn and just make it into the end zone. Good play there for the Crusaders as they will take over on the 20-yard line. First down and 10.
Tell you, that punt from Felposh was 1 yard away from being in the coffin corner and starting us at the 1 yard line. It just went to the right of that pylon over there, and it gives us a little room to start at the 20.
And it looks like, as far as special teams go, obviously we've seen what Zach Campbell has done all year for MCC, but Felposh can put a good boot into the ball as well.
Yeah, and it looked like he knew what he was doing by booting that one, and it rolled right for the pylon.
First and 10, the Crusaders in the shotgun. Campbell back there. He's going to hand this one off to Tommy Scott, coming off the right-hand side. Tommy makes a cut up the middle, up to the 25-yard line. Gain of 5 yards on first down.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, our leader is still walking gingerly over there, Alex Lewandowski, so it's up to some of these other guys. Tommy Scott, maybe this is Jesse Anderson's time to shine. He's been, kind of hobbled and hasn't been the premier back that he was a year ago. Maybe this is Jesse Anderson's time.
Second down, 5 yards to go in a T formation. Campbell hands this one off. Not much of a gain, if anything, on the play as the handoff went to Tommy Scott. Give him 2 yards. It'll bring up third down and 3 from the 27 for MCC.
Yeah, the yards are hard to come by here, and it's going to be I expect to see Zach Campbell maybe on this play on a keeper.
Tommy Scott, Blake Sanford, and Jesse Anderson in the backfield. They fake it, and Campbell's going to keep this one, try and bounce it outside, try and turn the corner. He will not be able to do so as he gets knocked out of bounds right at the 27. That's going to force a fourth down and 3 yards to go for MCC. 7:37 left to go here in the second quarter, and this is definitely a punting situation with the way both these teams are playing right now.
Yeah, we're starting to see a real defensive battle. It's starting to feel more and more like I'm at Citizens Field in Ravenna. I remember some of those games were defensive battles, and it came down to a special teams plays and which team took care of the ball better.
Campbell is back to punt it, Zach Campbell that is, and he gets a good kickoff. Looks like it's headed toward them. George is going to pick it up at the 40-yard line, makes a cut, and watch out, he's got green space in front of him. He's down to the 30, down to the 25. Nick Holt tried to knock him out of bounds, could not do so, and he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 35-yard return. And the Eagles have their best starting field position. They're going to call it the 20 or the 14-yard line.
Boy, the words were hardly out of my mouth about the special teams play being the key in the game, and we see a big return for Fowler. It's an interesting setup here, Matt, at Fowler. They have their student section in the end zone, and so they're looking to score right into the teeth of all their rowdy students. So it's kind of an interesting environment down there.
I'm going to give him the proper credit. Trent George, a 46-yard punt return right there for the Fowler Eagles. Worth is under center. Handoff is going to go to Watts, and he is going to get down about a yard as he's down to the 13-yard line. Not much there on first down for the Eagles.
Yeah, this Knapp Watts is kind of a big play guy. He's not a starter for Fowler, but he's a very speedy guy. That time they snuck him in at fullback and tried to get him up the middle, but nice play by the middle of the MCC defense, Jaden McPherson.
6:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Quick note for anybody who is listening and maybe your reception isn't the best. If you want to go online, go to WGHN.com. We have a Muskegon Catholic logo up there. You can click on that link and you can listen to us online as we are streaming this broadcast as well. Watts under center, hands it off to Kenishek. He's inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. It'll bring up third down, 4 yards to go for the Eagles as they are now inside the 10 of MCC.
This Tyler Kenishek is not a very tall guy. He's short, low center of gravity, and he can bounce off tacklers, and he can also get behind some of these big linemen, and it's hard to see him. So he's a different kind of runner than we faced all year.
Number 15, Alex Lewandowski checks in for the Crusaders here on 3rd down and 4. They're going to pitch this one off, and just dodging a tackle is Kenishek, and he will get inside the 5. He's going to get a first down as he's down to the 3-yard line. Nick Holt had him in the backfield, just couldn't get an arm around him. Yeah, Nick Holt did a nice job spinning off that block, but then he, but by the time he turned, the ball carrier was past him. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line for the Fowler Eagles. 5:50 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Still scoreless in this Division 8 District Championship contest, live from Spicer Field. Worth is under center. He's going to hand this one off. Kenishek taken down in the backfield. Look at Lamar Jordan getting in there. Brent McCollum there to help him clean up the mess. Again, the speed there of Lamar Jordan. The guy who was going out to block him, he just ran past him, ran right to the ball carrier. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and goal from the 5 for the Fowler Eagles. Crusaders looking for a big defensive stand here. I formation with Felposh and Kenishek, and the handoff once again. No, they fake the handoff. They're looking to pass, and finally he's going to go for it himself, is Worth, and he's going to get piled on down at the 3-yard line, knocked out of bounds. They'll give him the 2. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 2 for the Eagles. An interesting play call there by Fowler to try to throw the ball in the end zone, but really a great decision by Worth there to try to get a few yards, and now we're down to 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. 5 minutes left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Still scoreless between Muskegon Catholic and Fowler. Big challenge here for the big boys in the middle of the MCC defense. Garzaloni and McPherson. Let's see if they can stop the power run up the middle. George and Schmidt split wide to the left. The handoff is going to be the big man, and he gets greeted in the middle. Look at Lamar Jordan, a big defensive play there as he drops Felposh for a loss of a yard. Wow, Lamar Jordan is playing like a man possessed. He's given up probably 60 pounds to Felposh, and he just hit him and dropped him immediately. The handoff was hardly in Felposh's hands from Worth, and Lamar Jordan was right there to greet him. It'll be 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line. Big play early in this game for both teams. Power I formation now for the Eagles. They need to go for it. Worth under center. He's going to hand this one off to Kenishek. He's going to get dropped for a loss in the backfield. The Crusaders with a big goal line stand. 1st down and 10 MCC at their own 8-yard line. Wow, what a defensive stand for the Crusaders. That is huge. Phil Mesker and Nick Holt combined on that play. Great job by almost all 11 players on the defense contributed on that stop. Lewandowski's going to stay in the game, so good news again for MCC as he is out on the field. 4:15 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10 MCC from their own 8-yard line. Trying to just power this one up and give them a little space as the handoff goes to Sanford. He gets 2 up to the 10-yard line. You know, it's interesting, Matt, in such a low-scoring game that Fowler wouldn't choose to kick a field goal there. That's an interesting point. Because, you know, being so low-scoring, but I guess... you know, playing at home, play with confidence. They don't score, and they do have us pinned down. So we'll see if that choice comes back to haunt them. They only kicked 1 field goal all season. Here goes the handoff to Tommy Scott off the left-hand side. He gets about another yard, not much else. As the clock continues to run, we're inside 3.5 minutes to go now here in the 1st half. Still scoreless between Muskegon Catholic and Fowler, and the Crusaders facing 3rd down and long. 3rd down, 7 yards to go for MCC. If Fowler is able to stop us on this play, then I think they made the right call.
This is a big play for the Crusaders to get out of this hole.
Sanford split wide to the left. We're going to hand this one off. Lewandowski's got a hole up the middle and break it for a first down up to the 25-yard line. 15-yard run from Lewandowski, and another player a little dinged up for the Eagles is this time it's Jacob Schmidt, their safety, and he is nursing a shoulder problem, and he wants to stay out in the field, but the officials are stopping the clock. He's got to come off, and he is really favoring a right shoulder right now. So another dinged up player in this game. That's 2 for Fowler, 1 for MCC. It's obviously very cold weather out there, and every little ding hurts a little bit more. They're going to check Felposh back in. He hasn't really been playing defense since he had that collision earlier in the game and hurt his shoulder. But it'll be first down and 10 MCC, and what can you say? You can't say anything more about that Lewandowski run. That was just huge for him.
Yeah, I mean, he was just sitting on the bench with an ankle injury, and they put him back in, and he's just able to gut it out, basically, and play over the pain.
T formation, Campbell under center. Handoff is going to be, no, they're going to pass this one. Looking, and it's going to go into Tommy Scott's hands. He's going to have a first down and more just through the hands of the defender. And the Crusaders get a gain of 15 on the play up to the 39-yard line.
Wow, did we dodge a bullet there? That was that pass from Zach Campbell hung in the air, and Austin Cook had a chance to intercept it, but it just went over his hands to Tommy Scott. And so, wow, that was a very dangerous play for the Crusaders.
Campbell under center. He's going to hand this one off. Lewandowski coming off the left-hand side. Gets about a yard on the play, not much more. 2:23 left to go here in the first half. Still scoreless between MCC and Fowler, but the Crusaders a little more acceptable field position now as they're up getting close to midfield.
Yeah, I think both teams are probably feeling okay about things. Fowler is used to these low-scoring games, and MCC feels we're going to wear this team down in the second half.
Handoff to Tommy Scott. No, Campbell's going to keep it himself. Coming off the left-hand side. He's got blockers in front of him. He's fighting his way very close to midfield. He'll get up to midfield and get the first down. Good run there by Zach Campbell.
Very nice piece of running there. Taking his time, cutting up the field, and then making a nice move at the end to get the first down.
So inside 2 minutes now. Minute 52 left to go here in the first quarter. The Crusaders do have all 3 timeouts. 50 yards to go here.
I think with less than 2 minutes to go in the half, Coach Mike Holmes is much more content with Zach Campbell running the ball like that than throwing it like he did a minute ago. That was a very scary moment.
And you say that, they line him up in the shotgun. Campbell looking to run the option. It's a quick shovel pass. That's a shovel pass. That's an incomplete pass. Thank you to the official on the sideline for getting that one correct, as he was looking for Sanford on the shovel pass. Sanford couldn't handle it. It went down, and Fowler got excited there for a minute.
Yeah, and you can see why. It seems like a pitch, but yeah, it is definitely a forward pass, no question about it, and incomplete.
Some of the fans here at Fowler still not agreeing with that call. Minute 29 left to go. 50 yards to go for MCC. Second down and 10. They're at midfield in this scoreless contest. Campbell in the shotgun, and the Crusaders are going to have to use one of their timeouts. A little miscommunication out there as they were lining up some receivers. But we are scoreless between Muskegon Catholic and Fowler in this Division 8 District Championship game. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more here on Country 93.1.